Masinya Attorneys Incorporated, a boutique commercial and taxation law firm in Midrand, Johannesburg, South Africa. Strategic lawyers on point with more than 20 years of practice experience. We are professional, capable, and qualified.
Hello, Bereans, brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for joining me here in Solomon's Temple. My name is Solomon Nizang Shams. They call me Uncle Solomon, so feel free to do so. Also, if you feel that's okay with you. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. How was your day? Share with us how your day is going. All the Bereans out there, please make sure you come and tell us how you're doing and engage each other. That is very, very important. Well, thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you. Appreciate you. There is yeah, I'm just looking at people who are commenting. Bongani saying welcome back. Yes, back again. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Lizzie. Back again from Bombella. Awesome. I'm just going to play one ad and then we're on right away.
Hello, my name is Lindy Sherries and I used to be a sangoma. In this channel, I talk about everything, guys. Abokorobela, the secrets that we were taught not to share with you guys, how we used to trick you guys, the spirits, how everything works when you go to a sangoma for consultation, yamatambo. So whether you believe in God or don't believe in God, please check out this channel so we can talk about it. If you believe in God, let's share the gospel. If you don't believe in God, you can check out the channel too. I want to hear your opinion and I want people to actually share their opinion, not insulting me without saying why. Thank you, and I'll see you on my channel.
Yes, I had to play that art because she's somebody who used to be a sangoma. In South Africa, if you say a sangoma, or in Southern Africa, if you say a sangoma, we're talking about native doctors. Some people call them witch doctors. Different names, basically. People who you go to consult, they tell you about a lot about your ancestors, a bit of ancestral spirit, and they sell muti to you. When you consult, also you have to pay them consultation. Things are not going on in your life, you go to them and tell them this was going on. They will tell you, no, this is your grandfather who died long time ago, saying you have to go and sacrifice and all that kind of stuff. Pure untrue. You know, that's not the spirit of God at all. So now this people during the lockdown, quite a lot of them use the TikTok platform to keep their business going, as they call it, to help people. I don't see how a sangoma would help you, to be honest with you. And also because a lot of people during lockdown, you know, during those very tight lockdown, a lot of people were going through a lot. People came down with depression, people that are got mentally not okay, relationship or financial issues creep into their lives. So these sangomas were on TikTok, and a lot of them were, you know, really talking to people, making money, consulting, and all that kind of stuff, you know. And one of those is actually called what? Slay Queen Sangoma. There's one called Slay Queen Sangoma. This is what some of them had to say. You know, this comes after online consultation became popular following COVID-19 lockdown restrictions. TikTok has become an attractive tool for Isangoma, with a number of them sharing videos of their work. So there's quite a number of them that went into, for the first time, you know. Normally Sangomas, you know, you go and visit them somewhere at a certain location, or somebody tells somebody about them. They really don't advertise themselves that well, but during lockdown, there's a lot of them came on YouTube. There's one that actually wanted to interview me. It never really happened. What's her name again? Gogo somebody. I've forgotten her name. You know, so for you, those of you guys who are not South Africans or from Southern African, Sangoma is just basically like a native doctor, you know. So you go and consult a native doctor. And trust me, a lot of Christians in South Africa consult native doctors. I mean, just like any other places, you know, and a lot of it, unlike in like West Africa or East Africa, in South Africa, there's a lot of connection between what's wrong in your life with your ancestors who died 30 years ago, 50 years ago, all that kind of stuff. So you have to do some sort of sacrifice, bring a goat and all that kind of stuff. And then the Sangoma will throw a bone, they will throw bones or whatever to tell you your future, to tell you what's wrong and all that kind of stuff. So during lockdown, it became quite popular, because a lot of people were locked down at home. So they got the time to consult and things were not going on well for certain people. Obviously, when things are not going well, you now begin to look for spiritual solutions to your financial problems, spiritual solutions to your marital or relationship problems, or to your work problems. So there's a Sangoma called Sangoma Sibongile Nene. Okay, before this one, actually, there's a Sangoma called Slay Sangoma, right? So she's a slay, like a slay queen, Slay Sangoma. She joined TikTok recently, where she does live reading. So they do live reading. They'll do live reading of what's happening, calling on people. You know the way all these false prophets do. Well, there's somebody sitting here to the left side of the church. You're wearing black. Something is wrong with you here, and this and that. God is saying if you do that, Sangomas do the same thing. So speaking to the local Daily Sun newspaper, she said she went digital as she had desired to reach more people and not for fame. She said, I had to consult with my ancestors, again, like I said, for guidance as they lead consultations. So the ancestors lead consultations. So you can imagine you have problems, right? Then you take it to a Sangoma. And then the Sangoma need to talk to our great-grandfathers who passed away 70, 80 years ago. Then they would offer you your solution. Can you imagine? Guided by ancestors. Well, people that go to them also believe that their life today is guided by their ancestors. Your ancestors who lived a life that is not worthy of emulation at all, now they're guiding your life. When somebody is dead, they've passed away. They have nothing to do with us that are alive. Simple. But that's not the way ancestral worshippers believe. They totally believe in a totally different thing. Sangomas believe in a totally different thing. That your ancestors who passed away, your grandfather, your grandmother, your uncle, that your drunkard uncle, that your uncle that was lazy, that your uncle that was so polygamous, that they have a say in your life today. Not God, the creator. They have a say. So if things are not going on well, when you go for consultation, they will tell you, well, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do that, you have to offer some sort of, animal, to be slaughtered. Totally uncalled for, right? So there has been media clashes among the Isangomas on social media. Some of them have been accused of being fake and conning unsuspecting clients in the name of fame and fortune. So that's where the fight, that's where the whole battle rages. Some are saying these guys are fake. These guys are not are not real. These guys are scamming people to make money. These guys are not really Sangomas, and they're using that platform for fame, to get famous and to make money from people. And you're all Sangomas. You need to consult ancestors to provide answers. You're not even consulting God. At least for us Christians, when we see a charlatan or a false prophet, we say, no, this is not of God. But they cannot say they are not of God. She is not of God. They is not of God. No. So they're fighting for that space because obviously they've realized that on the social media, like TikTok and all that, there's a crowd. Because of lockdown, that has opened the opportunities online to do consultation, to do what they call their reading, to get orders of people paying you, and then you can send muti to them in any country. Muti is more like what? Charm. For those of you guys who are West Africans or Eastern Africans, charm. So these guys don't just consult and tell you what's wrong. They also sell charm to you. And you pay. You see, they are claiming to be helping people using some sort of spiritual connection to help people, but they're not doing it because they want to help people. It's a business for them. Unlike us who are called the real people who are Christians or real pastors, you don't do that for money. Now, have you ever wondered where charlatans and false prophets got the idea of people paying for one-on-one consultations? If you want a prophet to prophesy for you, you will book a date, you will come on a Monday, you will see a long queue in front of some of these prophets' office. You pay 3,000, 5,000 to go in. He prays for you. He prophesy. You now buy the oil and the water, and then you go home. Where do you think they got that idea from? They got it from Sangomas. Because that's what Sangomas do. Sangomas don't do stuff for free. They don't run a church. They don't run a congregation. No, they do. One-on-one consultation. You have a problem, you come. I'll tell you what your problem is. You buy my products, and I'll tell you how things could be okay. The same thing that charlatans and false prophets do. You have a problem, okay, book a one-on-one consultation, you pay, you come, I pray for you, I prophesy, doing it in the name of God. That's the sad part for charlatans and false prophets. They're all doing that in the name of God. I mean, for Sangomas, they can do whatever they want, but we know that they're not doing it from a place of, God. It's ancestors. But our ancestors are dead and they're gone. They have nothing to do with our life today. Don't allow anyone deceive you. So one of the Sangomas, actually, her name is Sangoma Sibongile Nene, who is also on TikTok. She's been conducting workshops to help Sangomas gain deeper understanding of how to conduct rituals and consultations online. She said a regulatory body for spiritual workers online is needed to prevent fraud. So she's saying they need a regulatory body to prevent fraud. Right? This is her. That's a Sibongile Sangoma of Sibongile. So now they're trying to say, hey, look, we need to, but for me, to be honest with you, from a spiritual perspective, the Sangomas themselves, it's a spiritual fraud. The whole thing is a spiritual fraud. No disrespect to what they believe in, but from what I believe in, from the Bible that I believe in, they are spiritual fraud. They know that. It's just a way of making money. Just another way to try to say you're reaching out to people. You can't help people. Christine says all witch doctors are fake. What do ancestors know about digital world of today? Same things. Some things are just laughable, of course. Sibongile says, Jesus said, let the dead bury themselves. Simple. Simple. Christine actually said in Kenya, they advertise a lot on local radio stations. Wow. In South Africa, it's just getting popular now because now they become almost like celebrities. Spirit of confusion. We can only trust one true God. Don't allow yourself or the pressure of pain, the pressure of lack, push you to go and consult another God, to go to a native doctor, a witch doctor, a Sangoma, Nyanga, Babalao. Don't allow it. Wait on God. Wait on God. You cannot derail yourself. You cannot go and get yourself polluted. You see, spiritual pollution would set you back years back and you have to go and clean up. It's not something like, I'm just going to go consult a Sangoma or witch doctor and then when I come back, everything will be okay. No. Spiritually, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So please, may we desist from doing that. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe. Shalom.